My beautiful Gemini friends, how are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. We have some meteor showers that are going to be gracing our skies from July the 17th up until August the 24th. I actually looked this up when I heard about it and I thought, oh my gosh, what a beautiful energy to tap into. Now, the energy that's coming in for us is of renewal and cleansing, but also transformation. It's a very watery energy. It's asking us to wash away or allow ourselves to wash away the things that no longer serve our higher purpose. Now, what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with a spirit animal card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you today. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. Then I'm going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Gemini, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear around this energy. So we are getting for you, my friends, elephant. Look at that. Have any of you seen an elephant? This is your confirmation today. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message here is self-care is a journey of self-love. Prioritize it and you'll find strength and tranquility in each step. So once again, self-care is a journey of self-love. Prioritize it and you'll find strength and tranquility in each step. So this is all about taking care of yourself, Gemini, making sure that you do put that into your schedule here. Unwinding, taking time for yourself, right? Whether that's you going out for a walk, reading a book, but this is you spending time with yourself. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. We have Temperance. Balance is required here. Cultivating that inner peace and calm. Maybe things are feeling like they're a little bit off balance for you right now, Gemini. This is where Spirit is saying that balance is coming in. We have the energy around us, but we have to do our part to create that balance in our lives. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely, others are going to feel this subtly. We have the Strength card. Spirit is blessing you with the energy of strength, of courage, of being brave. Leading as well. I'm getting a leadership role here, standing up and rising in your power. There's so much that is happening here with this card. We have the number 8 as this major arcana card's number, right? It's the 8th card in the deck, major arcana deck. So there's a lot of power that comes with this card. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And we're getting the Empress card as well. So lots of growth. We've got a lot of beauty, a lot of abundance, prosperity, expansion here with this card. So this is where the sun is shining down on you. And there's a lot of growth that is coming from that light that you're receiving. So look at this. We have 3 major arcana cards for you today, Gemini. So there's something definitely big going on with you. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So what is happening in your life? I feel some of you are going through some sort of a challenge, some sort of hardship, where Spirit is wanting you to tap into your inner strength. By doing so, you create balance, right? So that strength helps you create the balance you need. So what is this that's feeling out of balance in your life right now, Gemini? You can share with me in the comment section below. What is it that you're doing right now to calm this energy? It's the chaos around you. Spirit wants you to grab that chaos and give it structure. Organize it. Is it something that you need to do right now? Are there things that maybe you're doing where you're putting your energy and it's just not working? Right? This is a reevaluation of the things that you're doing, the energy that you're putting out there. Moderation is also required. So what I'm getting here is maybe there's too much of something that you're taking, consuming physically or mentally, that might be throwing you off balance. It just feels like you're not yourself. It feels like the things that that are happening are turbulent, right? It's the energy that is around you. And right now with the meteor showers that are happening, we got peace and calm coming in. So right now is a perfect opportunity for you, Gemini, to pull this energy into your life and create that calm, create that peace. And how I do this in my life is I ground my energy. I usually get outside, go for a walk, even take a shower to connect with the water, but I meditate. I allow my mind to just quiet down. I have to listen to guided meditations, otherwise my mind doesn't quiet. So that's just the way I work, and that's what I use. And through that, it clears my mind and I'm able to think a little bit more. And after I've done that meditation, I have so much inspiration, ideas, things that, things that I wanted to solve, problems I had, I was able to solve them without any kind of, neurotic energy. This is what I'm feeling here. So there is this calming coming in that's going to give you clarity around a relationship, clarity around a job, clarity around a specific situation that has been creating worry, making you feel like you've been thrown off course, okay? So through grounding, cultivating that inner peace, maybe even having a sacred space in your home where you go to every day to do your meditation, to do your prayer, whatever it is, right? God is listening. Spirit is saying here, God is there, the presence of God. Angels, these are all around you. I feel that this angelic figure on this card is a symbol or a sign that you have the presence of angels and God in your life. Okay? And you might see this through animals. You might see this through numbers, right? This is where the universe, God is speaking to you through the things around you. All right? And that sensing of, now I felt this for another sign. So there's a breeze. It feels like the door's open and there's a breeze coming in. Okay. And that's all it feels like for you. I don't know if any of you are feeling this energy, but it's coming in like a quick breeze. It's almost like you were standing and all of a sudden something kind of by your hair and you felt that and you're kind of like, what was that? Right? That's how I'm feeling this energy for some of you. And this might show up energetically where something just whoosh comes into your life and it's like, where'd that come from? Right? So, and these are messages. It's like a bird coming right along your path. Maybe something you've never seen before and you're like, whoa, that's an elephant. I haven't seen one in real life, or I didn't realize I was going to see an elephant. I haven't seen one in a long time, right? So there's signs coming in. And the other thing is I'm hearing thumping. Someone walking. It feels like an elephant walking. So what is this thumping in your life? This thumping sound. This could be energetic thumping that could be shaking things a little bit around you. Okay, it's letting you know that there's something coming in, something big. And through the balance, through creating and cultivating balance, you're going to be able to see things a little bit more clearly. Very, very important that you practice incorporating balance in your life, cultivating that balance. Otherwise, look at, just like the card, things fall and drop. Now we have the strength card here. I don't know if any of you are seeing lions. Anything that resembles strength. What they're showing me right now is WWE, so wrestling, right? Any forms of strength and learning how to work with strength. So this could be, what is this? Like mobility, exercising, working with your body, weight, these kinds of things. So perhaps you're working on your body, you're going to the gym, you're doing mobility exercises, working on your strength. Now this also has to do with mental strength. So puzzles, crosswords, things that strengthen your mind, right? So they're really wanting you to dive into some of those things. I don't know if any of you like crosswords. If you wait for the newspaper and fill out those crosswords and do the, what do you call those? Finding the words, crossword puzzles, those. So I'm getting that showing up here in my mind right now. I used to do those a long time ago. When I first had my kids, I was like over 25 years ago. I couldn't wait for the newspaper to do those, right? So there's this energy of strength that is developing within yourself without you even knowing it. And as this is happening, as this is taking shape, there's this new version of you that is rising through this experience. Something is saying, I'm getting dinosaurs coming through. I don't know why dinosaurs. Maybe it's because I'm seeing this elephant. I don't know if you have anything that resembles a dinosaur or you're seeing dinosaur images around you right now, Gemini, but I'm getting dinosaur coming in. And it's a T-Rex at that. Isn't that interesting? Power is coming to you through the experience. This challenging time, some of you are facing a challenge, and I feel this is almost a test to see how resilient you are, how committed you are, how strong you are. You're developing this strength. So perhaps you're going through a tough time, maybe at work, maybe in a relationship. This is where Spirit wants you to breathe through this energy, allow yourself to be still and calm, observe, take in the information, perhaps even listen. Maybe there's somebody that needs you to listen rather than respond, right? Vice versa. Maybe someone needs to listen to you rather than respond or react, right? I'm getting a reactive energy around you, so just be mindful of this. So if there's an energy that wants to interact through a reaction which doesn't feel good, this is where you put on the brakes for a second, breathe through it, allow the emotions to pass, and then realign to look at it, right? Sometimes you have to give yourself some time. So anytime someone's arguing around me or wants to argue with me, right, I'll say, give me a second. I just need some time to just think about things before I get into this, or if I even want to get into this, right? And this can happen with family. This can happen with coworkers. I used to manage. I was a manager, so I had to deal with a lot of staffing issues and just, things that come up with staff, especially when staff don't get along with each other. So I'm getting these clashing of personalities here that might be a challenge for some of you. This might be in your work setting. This could be even a spouse or a family member. Maybe there's a clashing, a disagreement, something that is happening where you're having to stand your ground, you're having to speak your truth. And perhaps some of you are not able to express yourself in the way that you want to express yourself, or when you do express yourself, it's not being communicated across in a way that you're wanting it to, or people aren't perceiving it or receiving it in the way that you would like it to. So it's almost like this different image of what you're wanting to represent when you're showing your true authentic self. So this is where that strength is coming in. So in order for you to strengthen it, you have to practice it. So they want you to practice being more of yourself and standing up for yourself, because this is where you're going to see that rise within yourself. That confidence is going to peak as well. And this is now you becoming you and living that life through those eyes, through that energy, through that lens, right? So victory, this card speaks about victory. This is what's happening for you, is you're going to see a lot of victory around what is developing. Now, the other thing is emotions, shadows, projections, things that we deal with internally, things that trigger us, and then we have these emotions or reactions, right? I always find that this is that inner beast, the untamed version of ourselves that is rising and wanting to be shown, right? So if some of us have a short fuse, this is where Spirit is asking, okay, we got to tame that inner beast. We got to tame that untamed, wild inner energy. And what an opportunity right now for you to do that, right? So again, breathe through it. When you're feeling that there's emotions that are about to spark, take a deep breath in right away and then count to 90. Taking deep breaths in and out, okay? And allow those emotions to pass, and then we respond, not react, okay? So this is coming in a very big way here. I'm getting like irritations and frustrations around stuff, delays and things that it feels like a Mercury retrograde energy, but not as intense as that, okay? So just hold strong here. You're building strength, and through this, you're going to see how life becomes so beautiful. Everything is in alignment. Things that you're wanting to see growth in are starting to grow. You're even seeing growth in yourself. This is you blossoming here, Gemini. And the things that you're putting your energy towards, you're seeing a lot of growth. You're seeing a lot of love there growing for you. This is your garden that you're tending to. I'm not seeing any kind of weeds in this garden for you because you have been tending to them. You clean them out. It's been a process. It hasn't been easy, but you're doing it, right? And that's what matters. And what Spirit wants you to understand here is there is a birthing energy that is taking shape in your life right now. This is why things might seem off balance. This is why you have to tap into your inner strength here, everyone. It's a challenge for sure, right? But this is a creation, a birthing of this new energy that is meant for you, that needs to happen. So there's a little bit of shaking up going on, a little bit of rumbling in order for this to burst out and show itself. And oh my gosh, what a beautiful energy to experience. Some of you have stories around this that you can share with us, right? So the Empress card. Now this is giving me Snow White vibes. It feels like you are Snow White. We've got all these beautiful animals around you. You've got the 7 dwarves as well, right? And it just a really interesting energy. Why I don't know why they're showing me Snow White. They're showing me the apple. They're showing me the witch. They're just showing me the old cartoon, the Snow White cartoon. So for whatever reason, that energy is linked to this card today for you, Gemini. Okay, and this understanding, this connection to Mother Earth. There is this want or need to want to be in nature, want to really understand Gaia, the energies, the universe. There's a lot of prayer here, a lot of belief, nurturing that belief, right? So perhaps you have some rituals that you implement or even pray every single day. Perhaps you read the Bible every single day. You dedicate time to that nurture of whatever that belief is, whatever that energy is that you're wanting to express to people. And this is also part of your self-expression that is blossoming through creativity, right? Perhaps you're birthing a new project, maybe a new idea. But in order to do that, you have to experience what it is that you're experiencing, right? In order to grow to this person, this version who has a story to share. There's many stories that we have through our lifetime that we can share. I feel each and every one of us, if we were to write our stories down and we were all to read everyone's stories, all these different stories, they're so different, but the experiences and the things that we have to go through and who we became after that in order to write that story is mind-blowing. And this is the energy I am feeling for you right now, Gemini, is this history, this understanding, this knowing, this knowledge, and this application of everything that you have learned over that course of your life that is now becoming of value, that is blossoming and becoming something of inspiration, of motivation, something that's going to teach others to experience life through the eyes of you, but through some of the challenges that you have. It feels like you're a survival manual for others, Gemini. Ultimately, this is what Spirit is trying to say here. And perhaps you're going to write a story. Maybe it is about your life, or maybe it's something else. Perhaps there's something that you're wanting to share with the world. I'm getting fertility here as well. So I don't know if any of you are seeing a bunch of rabbits, but I'm seeing rabbits here in my mind. And I'm also seeing a birth of a child, a birth of maybe a bunny rabbit, or a pet, or something else. There's something that is developing. There's this time that is being, it's like that 9-month period, 10-month period before having a child, prepping and preparing. This baby is growing before it gives birth, before you give birth and you have this child. It's that kind of energy, right? And we all experience it differently. Each pregnancy is different. So this is what I'm feeling here is it's a motherly vibe. It's an energy of comfort, tenderness, right? Within the experience you're experiencing here. So perhaps you have a motherly figure. Perhaps you have some support from somebody that feels really good when you're around them. Perhaps it's you. You make people feel good. Gemini, just by your presence, right? It's that mama bear energy that I'm getting here for some of you. So there's a lot of growth and expansion happening through this. Beautiful, beautiful experiences that you're going to experience over the next little while here, Gemini. So Spirit is wanting you to be open and receptive to everything. Open and in any shape or form that these blessings show up for you, okay? So know that your life is surrounded by beautiful blessings right now. And the number 3, pay attention to the number 3s, the number 8. Even the Temperance card is number 14, so 1 + 4 is 5. Okay, so the number 3, 8, and 5. If you're seeing these numbers, these are confirmations that there's definitely a message here for you today. So I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle and read you the interpretation. So we are getting Willow the Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows, 62. So look at this transformation that is happening here. Okay, there's something that is taking shape, taking form. All right, it feels like a beautiful butterfly. We have the number 62 on this card. This could be a number of significance. Perhaps you're 62 years old as you're watching this reading. Now, those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 62 days, but also 6 to 2 days, 6 to 2 weeks, 6 to 2 months, and 62 hours around the message of this card. So the message for you today is Willow the Wisp hovers in her luminescent glory above the twilight moors of your life, whispering for you to step into the fog, into the mystery, the unknown. You may have been visited by her before, but though intrigued, you refused her invitation. It would be safer you decided to remain on the journey you know. While you always have a choice as to whether to follow her or not, you never know when you might encounter her again. In this sense, turning away has its own consequences. Why is the known so appealing? Is it only when you wake up to its restrictions, its soft prison or golden cage, that you realize there must be more? Will-o'-the-wisp has come to you once again to offer you magic, but you will have to sacrifice certainty in the pursuit of adventure, your comfort zone for the dangers of discovery, your well-trodden path for the detours that may very well lead you astray, or will they? Can you accept that losing yourself will bring you closer to your true self? So this is what I feel is happening here. Some of you might be losing yourself. This is where the imbalance is coming in, and through that experience, you're going to find your true self. I love that. Look at that. So where am I now? Let me find where I was here. The profound shift of an epiphany can occur only when you risk the detour and enter the unknown. Now is the time to trust higher forces to lead you into this place, these worlds hidden at the threshold between what was said and what can be done. Here is where you will learn about your own unmaking to unmask yourself. Love what you discover, dark or light. See it all as divine and find a quiet, thrumming power waiting for you to channel it into the world for good. The treasure you find, filled with the wealth of love and kindness, true prosperity, is ripe to share with others. She is here for you now. Will you accept her invitation? A great bounty of goodness awaits you. So look at that. Will-o'-the-wisp. Spirit is wanting you to embrace this energy. All right, I'm now going to pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back and receive these messages. So we are getting for you, Gemini, your first message is don't worry so much about not finding love. It will find you. So once again, don't worry so much about not finding love. It will find you. So those of you that are looking for love, it's going to find you, okay? Be patient, trust the wait, everything is coming together. So once again, be patient, trust the wait, everything is coming together. And your third message, you will be surrounded by people with different agendas. It may scare you away, but fight it. You got this. So once more, you will be surrounded by people with different agendas. It may scare you away, but fight it. You got this, Gemini. So let's now pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you Earth angels. Look at that. Some of you are earth angels, or you may be experiencing earth angels around you. 777 is the number. So if you're seeing this angel number anywhere in your life, this is your confirmation today. Sometimes we can see it in a receipt, a license plate, a phone number, a home address, anywhere. So angels on assignment, that's what some of you are, or you're experiencing angels on assignments. There's a lot of spirituality energy around, so there's a lot of spiritual experiences that you're going to experience here. You are meant to be of service, working with others, and they're wanting you to really take a look at your perspective, the way that you perceive your world. Okay, so this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.